Here we go. So starting from this slide here, excuse me, you should be able to see that, right? Well, there we go. So this is, yeah, welcome. It's 6th of October, Wednesday night, first autumn night of the UK. And I'm going to share this slide presentation with you if it wants to share it. There we are. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Scott Lucy, and based here in the UK in the city of Chester, which is sort of the northwest of England, a little bit underneath Liverpool. Beatles country, you might know that one. And about 45 minutes drive from Manchester, so northwest of England. And from here, basically, I cover the UK and Ireland, looking after anyone that's building a business with our company here and wanting to expand either back across the United States and Canada, South America, or over into Europe. So I sit right in the middle of it, which is kind of a fun place to be, and look after this situation here. So, you know, again, if you're looking at this for the first time and you're thinking about starting a business, this is probably one of the most exciting industries to be in right now, because the health and wellness industry is growing at an exponential rate, and our company is falling directly in line with that exponential growth. As you can see, the global sports nutrition market in 2019 was worth $15.6 billion and was set to grow an increase of 88.9% each year, according to Grand View Research. Here in the UK, the health and wellness industry is worth 23 billion euros. That was only 2 years ago. And we know already that that's exceeded that expected growth of 6.4%. As you follow it on wellnesscreatives.com, due to the pandemic, it's growing very, very fast. So good place.
And I'll look after them, eh?
Who wants to share this presentation with me? Somebody does. Who's chatting away there? I don't know. Anyway, there we go. So yeah, you know, the advantage of being with us right now, we've got scientifically validated proprietary products backed by 40 years of research.
Go there, pay $10 to go through and see it. But I mean, it's fucking huge. It's like these.
I'm not sure who that is. Let's just deal with that, guys, because it's going to be in the recording.
Oh, you're unmuted.
A background in network marketing, so he's a network.
There we go. We got rid of Paul. He wasn't listening anyway. So, you know, Immunicol's been sold for almost 25 years now, and we're going through a global growth expansion and a great opportunity for people to get involved and achieve their financial goals. That's really what this is about this evening. So let's talk a bit about the company. As we said, it's established almost 25 years. We're now expanding at a really fast rate. We're in 12 international markets, most recent being Ecuador and Portugal, the last 18 months or so. Offices in Canada, Mexico, United States, and over here in Europe, we have an office in Madrid in Spain. This is all headed up by our CEO, Mauricio Gomez-San, who has been at the helm of the business for the last 3 years now. So during that time, we're going to focus a little bit more on the European side of things. You can see the little focus there with UK, Ireland, Portugal, and Spain. That's the market we're really focusing on. And for you guys in the States and Canada, there's a tremendous opportunity for you to use the springboard of the UK as an English-speaking country to get yourselves into those other European markets. Now, we know in Europe, you know, we're just touching the edge of the iceberg here, because there's over 500 million people living in Europe, and we're just starting out. You know, we're starting out with Spain. We're just introduced this year. We've got into Portugal, but let's hear from Mauricio. Let him tell you a little bit more about it.
First of all, thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk to you today. I am Mauricio, I'm the CEO of Immunotech, and you're probably wondering why Immunotech? Who is Immunotech? We're currently in 10 countries with plans to expand into new markets. Immunotech is in the top 100 direct selling companies in the world and is growing rapidly. Our goal is to be ranked in the top 50, not to be the biggest, but to be the best, to offer a genuine opportunity to touch as many lives as we can, which so far is over 2 million. Immunical, our flagship product, is backed by over 40 years of scientific research and has been sold for over 20 years. Every month, we sell over 5 million servings of Immunical. Immunical is the most important supplement that you will ever use, as it raises glutathione, your body's master antioxidant, and makes you stronger, smarter, and healthier. Immunical is a great product. In Immunotech, you have the opportunity of sharing the products that you love. And when you do so, you have an opportunity to earn an extra income. And some have been able to enjoy nice quality of life from generous commissions of our compensation plan. You can sign up as a customer, but the best way to get the products and experience the benefit of Immunical is to sign up as a consultant. Whether you have big goals or you are here to make an extra income, Immunotech is here to help. When you join Immunotech, you became part of the Immunotech family. There's going to be a great leadership team to help you. Get ready to be celebrated as we travel the world together to recognize your achievements. We believe in the power of people and the power of your potential. Every small victory matters, and we will celebrate you every step of the way. Living better is our DNA. And we are excited for you to join us in this journey of living better. I am Mauricio Lamentine, and I am Immunotech.
Well, there we go. So introduction by our CEO, Mauricio, and look what's happened since he's taken the helm of this business. Since 2018, our business has grown phenomenally. You see in the video, he said he was looking forward to us getting into the top 50 of the direct sales companies worldwide. Well, shortly after that video was made, he achieved his goal. We actually are now ranked at number 45 in the top 100 companies worldwide. And in the last sort of 3 years now, we've more than doubled our business turnover from 102 million over $220 million, which is phenomenal growth. This really sort of testifies to what I was saying right at the beginning. You know, this is a really powerful position to be in right now. A great company, great product line, proven marketing concept. It's very, very stable growth in a market that's expanding. I mean, you know, this is crazy time to be involved in this. It's really amazing when, you know, a lot of businesses have suffered with COVID and lockdown. We've expanded, you know, we're growing. So, you know, you need to tell everyone about this, because not only can the products help them, but the opportunity to benefit from it financially is incredible.
Immunical is the most important food supplement you will ever use. At least that's what it says on the box. So what is Immunical? Why do you need to know about it?
Well, the story starts here in Cambridge with a young English science graduate, Patricia Conshaven. It was here at Cambridge University where Patricia received her honours degree in natural sciences. Shortly after graduating, she emigrated to Canada, where she completed her doctorate in immunology at the prestigious McGill University in Montreal. Subsequently, Dr. Conshaven joined the Faculty of Medicine at McGill and held appointments in the departments of physiology and medicine, becoming a full professor in 1986. Her main research was concerned with increasing basic knowledge of the immune system, with a focus on cellular immunology and genetics of natural resistance. In the mid-1970s, she began collaborating with Dr. Gustavo Bunos to research the influence of various dietary proteins on immune responsiveness. Their work led to the discovery of a particular whey protein concentrate that regulated the body's natural glutathione levels and promoted immune-enhancing activity. Ultimately, this led to the production of Immunical. Today, Immunical is trusted by Olympic athletes for its ability to naturally enhance the body. But it's to rely on Immunical. It has long been the supplement of choice for those who simply wish to optimize their immune system and maintain health and vitality at a cellular level.
So if you're concerned about maintaining your immune system and enjoying long, healthy lifestyle, then make sure Immunical becomes part of your daily health routine.
Well, that was fun actually going up there to Cambridge to make that video. And here's a picture of Patricia as she is today. She's still very much with us, attends our conferences from time to time. And she's really the survivor of since Dr. Bunas passed. But there you are. You can see going right the way back to the late 70s when this started off and has grown, as I said, exponentially year on year ever since. So yeah, good place to be right now. Let's take a look at the benefits of this and what, we talked a little bit about what glutathione does, but it's a sort of a graph to show you that it, using the science they created to allow cysteine, one of the tripeptides that's really essential for producing glutathione or helping our bodies produce glutathione, and protecting our immune system, helping to detoxify our body, create energy, and as an antioxidant. And these are really critical elements for our health. Some of the tripeptides, this look here, glycine, glutamate, cysteine, they have to be taken into the body from food. It's not something our body produces naturally. So this is kind of a Rolls-Royce product that essentially protects the body and allows it to produce glutathione, which is, as we grow older, particularly as we go through this, you'll see it becomes really essential. So yeah, helping and maintain a strong immune system, that's clearly really, really important right now, not only with the pandemic, but generally as we go into fall, into winter, there's a lot more viruses and colds and flus and things around. So we need a strong immune system to get us through that. Also from a physical point of view, we've got Olympic athletes using this. We're going to talk about that in a moment or two. But generally speaking, as we get older, we lose muscle mass, and to enhance your body's ability to build on muscle mass and strengthening your bones and giving you a lot more energy, which is obviously very important. Now, for those of you who love statistics and are skeptical, this is a good page for you because there's lots of references here to the statistics of what we've been doing. I'll draw your attention to one or two of them. Down the bottom left there, you'll see we have 78 patents in the United States, Canada, and other countries to protect our product. So you won't find this product copied or available anywhere else other than through our consultants. You won't find it in a retail store. You won't be able to find it in a discount market on Amazon, on eBay. You have to kind of come to buy it online through a registered consultant. And we'll get to that in a moment or two. But it's not only the name and the style of our presentation and marketing that's patented, it's also the efficacy of the product, how it actually works. That's a patented formulation. And it's really important you understand, because if you're going into business with us, you need to know that we're there to cover your back and make sure that the products produced are of first-class quality and are protected. So let's just look at this first product. This is the original formulation of Immunical. And as we've just discussed, it really helps by giving you a source of essential amino acids that actually help create antibodies and build your performance, as we've said. The next product that came along was Immunical Platinum, and this was really to focus very much on some essential minerals that we lack as we grow older, particularly magnesium, sodium, potassium, to contribute in the functioning of bones and muscles, our nervous system, our psychological function, very important. These things you kind of take for granted, but there was a time when I couldn't remember when I was leaving the kitchen and going into my bedroom and why I was there. I couldn't remember why I went there. Now I know why I go there, you know, I remember these things. So reducing fatigue, you'll see it contains creatine. This is an energy source substance that the body helps focus concentration on muscles, and it can be obtained from food, helps produce a physical improvement in muscular endurance. So supporting all of these statements and claims, you'll find in the physician's desk reference, the PDR, and in the CPS. Also, you'll find it on PubMed. There's also a great resource we have that's very kindly worked on by Keith Hooper, which is xyztools.com. So there's lots of research and lots of supports for you to read up on specific conditions. But, you know, we don't actually diagnose or claim to cure anything, but we do have a product that is certainly very much responsible for helping keeping your health in good shape. Now, Dr. Jimmy Gutman is very much alive and with us. He's our Chief Science Officer, a world-renowned expert on glutathione, has published several books. You'll find them on Amazon, and I really encourage you to get one. Certainly the latest one, but I mean, I've got some of the older back copies too, which go into a lot more detail and are very readable. You know, I mean, Jimmy actually produces his work in a way that the layman can understand it. It's not full of scientific jargon. It's really simple to read. So not only that, now we have Orecko. Orecko, if you don't know it, is basically works with elite athletes around the world, specifically the NBA, National Basketball Association, with Olympic athletes, with professional soccer teams here in the UK. And they have these certificates because it's regularly tested for banned substances. So elite athletes can take this product knowing that it's very safe and they're not going to be breaking any rules regards to doping issues, you know. You can see here many different sports that we cover in the Olympics back in 2012 in London, and this last year, well, during this year in Japan, of course. So we'll see some of those in the video there. You saw a few of them, and no doubt many of you know them. I know that certainly in the rowing teams, we've got some friends there, and the triathlon races. So there's a couple of products I want to focus on. This is the first of those. It's called Booster. We've got a little video for you.
Boost your energy, improve your focus, optimize your day. With Immunical Booster, energy and performance with our proprietary blend of components. Leave the quick burst and hard crash you get from most energy drinks. Go for rapid and sustained energy. Our blend of 3 natural caffeines, green tea, green coffee, and guarana kicks in after 15 minutes and lasts for up to 6 hours. Formulated with sulforaphane from broccoli seed extract, scientifically proven for its antioxidant effect, as well as vitamin C and selenium. With the Energy Booster, all your antioxidants, including glutathione, will work better, and it's perfect with Immunical. With the Booster, Immunical works harder and lasts longer for optimized glutathione that contributes to the normal function of the immune system. Boost your day with our healthy formula for energy and focus. Immunical Booster, exclusively from Immunotech, the science of living better.
So yeah, it talks about boosting energy. You'll see it's got vitamin C, very important again for our immune system. B12 keeps us really balanced and stops us getting tired and run down. You know, for people that have issues with being tired mid-afternoon, this prevents that. You get this really nice level of energy throughout the day. And as the lady said in the video, it really complements Immunical. So, you know, from my point of view, every morning I mix it with my Immunical. It gives it a really nice fruity flavor to wake up to. So yeah, it said in the video there, green tea, green coffee, and guarana seed, which releases over a period of up to 6 hours. So you don't get this spiky, hard crash that you get sometimes with, you know, Gatorade and Red Bull and those things. This is very, very nice feeling throughout the day of sustained energy. So I really recommend that product. A new one that we introduced over here, you guys in the States and Canada, I think have had this for a while. It's new to us here. It gives us all the greens and the reds, you know, the fruits and the greens we need. Really, really super product. Let's just watch this little video as well.
Living in today's world exposes us to stress, poor diet, lack of exercise, toxins, and pollution. That's why building our defenses with antioxidants is so critical to staying healthy. It's time to protect yourself and boost your antioxidants. Inspired by epigenetic science, researchers have discovered how to switch certain genes on and off. One of these genes is called NRF2. When switched on, it will make all your antioxidants work better. Immunotech scientists have developed a revolutionary product that will help switch the NRF2 gene on. Introducing Booster Reds and Greens with our proprietary blend of components. Formulated with sulforaphane from broccoli seed extract, it has been scientifically proven to have an antioxidant effect, as well as vitamin C and selenium, which strengthen the immune system and protect cells from oxidative stress. Booster is the perfect complement to Immunical. Immunical provides the building blocks to produce your body's master antioxidant, glutathione. Mixing Booster with Immunical delivers even better results and helps amplify all your antioxidants. Booster is enriched with a blend of over 50 organic fruits and vegetables. Booster provides essential nutrients along with a vitamin B complex that will help maintain your vitality and energy levels. You'll love the delicious citrus berry flavor. Booster is naturally sweetened and it comes in a convenient stick pack. Mix it wherever you go. It's very easy. Booster amplifies all antioxidants. Booster increases your vitality. Booster Reds and Greens. From Immunotech. Living better. Living in today's...
Now then, you know, the key thing from that video is a takeaway. I think it's easy to overlook the word, but the word organic. She said organic fruits and vegetables. And this is so important because most products we buy out of supermarkets in the grocery department are not organic, right? They're actually treated with pesticides and herbicides and fungicides and this sides and that sides, you know, and those chemicals have an effect. And we just forget about it sometimes, you know. So it's really important that you understand that we're producing this product from organic sourced fruit and vegetables. And that's essential. Now, you couldn't physically chop up and consume enough red and green vegetables every day. We know we need our 5 essentials, but just that drink on its own is giving you everything you need to support your health. So it's really just an amazing product. I'm delighted we finally got it over here, really am. And just in time for the winter. So let's take a look at the business aspects of what we do. We talked a little bit about our family heritage with Mauricio and his vision, the patents we have, our Dun & Bradstreet rating. Dun & Bradstreet give a financial rating to companies. We have a AAA rating. That means we're debt-free. We're financially very stable for growth. And as we talked about also, we're ranked at number 45 in the global top 100 companies. So those are very important pillars that you need to rest on, you know, in terms of knowing that we're in a good place. So, you know, we talked about the product. How do you build a business with Immunotech? Well, it's really simple. You basically enjoy the product yourself. You, as Mauricio said, the best way to get it is to join as a partner. Why not? Because you're going to get maximum discount as a wholesale customer, a wholesale consultant. That's the best place to be. You're getting maximum profit potential. You simply enjoy the products, you demonstrate them to other people, you invite them to come on calls like this, you invite them to look at the research, you encourage them to try the product, and they then basically follow your steps, and you repeat that process over and over again. And as build a team either for yourself or for your family. Many of our consultants started out on their own with just family and friends, and have now grown their business into an international, well, it's just ridiculous, some of the incomes that are being made. We'll talk about that as we go through this. Life-changing stuff. So there's different areas of income. A lot of people say, well, how do I get started? Well, the best way to start, as I say, is to try the product yourself. You want to be confident with the product. You want to really sort of spend at least a month or so getting used to the product and noticing the changes in your body. If you've got family around you that have got compromised health issues or are in competitive sports, it works both ends of the scale. It'll help people that have compromised health issues by building up their immune system in the way we've discussed. And for those that are very active, younger people or competitive, we've just had the London Marathon here in London this last Sunday. 62,000 people participated in that. Absolutely amazing day. And this helps improve their performance and then endurance. So all those things are very important. So you can see there the figures. You're going to be making between 5 to 30% profit simply by directing people to the website where they can purchase the product online. You don't need to sell anything. You don't need to hold any stock. You don't need to have an inventory. You simply recommend the product and direct people to a shop. And I'll show you how that works. Then you can build a team. You can earn team commissions. We'll go into that in a moment or two. This was obviously the most recent introduction. We talked about Immune Booster, the greens and the reds. That's available in the UK at a retail price of £79. If you've got somebody that wants to buy it on a regular basis, then we say put them on what we call auto ship. That means we will give them a 25% discount, and the product will arrive in their home on time every month. They can cancel that order anytime they wish, but it just kind of, for those that often forget to reorder, it just allows it to come on through each month. If you're a consultant, you get the price at wholesale, $55.30. So you can see the potential there for making an income just from retailing. Now, the registration process is pretty simple. You can do it online. You can do it in your home. You simply fill out the details. You get a referral ID from someone that's introduced you. That's your enroller or your sponsor, and they will direct you how to do this. Here in the UK, you pay £24 a year. So it's like £2 a month, like $3 US a month. And you receive a welcome pack, which is a very smart executive folder with a lot of materials in that you need to read through, and some things you can use to show others. But more importantly, it gives you your own back office and online store. And this is the key to our business, because forget about Amazon, forget about Spotify and not Spotify, what's it called, the retail store. I always forget the name of it. Shopify, not Spotify, Shopify. So we've actually taken that same technology and we've put it into a back office, and that costs a lot of money, man. I mean, a lot of money to set those things up. If you go online and try and set up a Shopify business, you'll see it's very expensive. So, for £24 a year, you get a personalized back office and online store that you can promote with your photograph on it to your friends and family. And here you can actually monitor what's going on in your team 24/7. You can see the volumes, you've got organizational information, who you've enrolled, what orders are being taken, what products are being bought through your group. Excuse me. So here's some things you when you get started. In addition to your registration, you need to get some product, obviously, to try yourself. And we give you a great discount to get you started. You get what we call a venture starter pack. And that's discounted down to £175, which is like 131 off retail. After 7 days, you can upgrade it. You can get the business success formula package. And again, that helps you to promote the business to friends and family. Excuse me. So the way this works on a local basis is fine, you know, but if you want to expand your business abroad, you need to understand that you can open and invite people as customers and as consultants in any of the 12 countries we currently open for business in. The website is translated into Spanish, into French, into English, into Portuguese. We haven't translated it into Irish yet, Liam, but we're working on it. I'm just teasing. So, you know, as we introduce each country, so we'll have it in English and in other European languages. We also have a point value for our products, so that gives us a level playing field. It doesn't matter what currency you're using. All the products have their own point value, which means we can calculate commissions across the board quite easily. So, breaking news, we have a new backpack which we've just launched in September. We're not selling them, but you can actually have a chance to just get one complimentary, achieve 10,000 points in volume during September and October. Quite a lot of people are already winning these things, and we'll send you a smart Samsonite logo Living Better Immunotech bag, which you can use very effectively, and I'll show you how in a minute. Once you get your starter pack, you want to actually get the products into that bag. You want to take it around with you. That's your mobile shop, right? Wherever you go, take some product with you, take some juice, mix it up, let people try the product, explain the compensation plan. Basically, the slides that I'm sharing with you are in that folder on the bottom of the screen there. And there are prompting notes there to remind you of what to say. I mean, we've taken this to make it so simple. Kids can do this. I mean, you know, you have to be 18 to join, but basically I know a lot of people have got their kids promoting this with family as well. So it's good fun, you know, people really enjoy it. So, you know, what can you make? What kind of income can you expect from this? How do you build your business? We've talked about retail customers, basically promoting your online shop to people. They buy their product online, they pay on their debit card, their credit card, and your business gets the profit calculated each time an order's placed 24/7 across 12 international markets. It couldn't be simpler. So after that, it's a question of building a team if you want to. You don't have to, but there's a facility there. You can build a team locally, nationally, or internationally. And, you know, over the last 25 years or so, we've got many people that have done that. What can you expect to earn from this business? Well, that much depends on how much time and effort you put in. Everybody's different. Some people register, just buy the product for themselves and their family, and they're quite happy with that. Some people start to promote it very part-time, 2 or 3 hours a week, and they're earning between £300 to £500 a month, extra income over and above their main income from their work, you know. it's not so much whether you go full-time or whether you go part-time, but the part-time aspect of this, I would say, is the best part of it, because it gives you a lot of time freedom. If you are consistently working, you're talking to 5-10 people a week, you're introducing 2 or 3 customers or 2 or 3 consultants a month. If you kind of make that kind of pace your goal, you know, if you introduce, say, 12, 25 people into customers a year, or maybe 12 consultants or team members in a year, that's the kind of pace you want to think about. It's not a race here, guys. You know, it's like a relay. 1 or 2 a month is fine. And as you start to build, and they understand the process too, it's not a, you know, it's really relaxed way of working. Over the next 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years, then you start to see your income multiply. And you see it jumps up. You know, the 15% of the people in our company as independent distributors and consultants earning £3,000 to £5,000 a month or more. Many have been able to give up their full-time careers and just work a part-time business and travel around enjoying life. Some of them, 5% of them, have replaced their incomes in a really amazing way, 30 to 50,000 a month, right? I mean, these are really, really high figures. And I really don't want you to misunderstand me. This doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. But, you know, if you're going to do what you've been doing over the next 5 years, how different is your income going to be, right? If you add this business to what you're doing and build this business part-time with the support of some of our great leaders on the call here tonight, then you're going to see a substantial income coming into yourself and your family. It's very exciting. So here we go. It's kind of, how do you progress it? Well, the first off the blocks, you getting started as a consultant, you learn the business, you focus on understanding how to produce more income from introducing others as customers and consultants. And then your first target is to go what we call silver rank. You can achieve that over a 2-month period, and you get an extra bonus in the UK here of £250. Again, by structuring your organization, and you'll learn this as we go through the training over the next couple of months, you'll be able to take your income up to what we call gold rank. Here you can extra bonuses valued at £700. And as you progress up through, you'll start to see these bonuses increase through diamond, executive diamond, and platinum, and the total income potential there of 87,000. And people are actually achieving that. Not just 1 or 2, many have done that over the years in the States, Canada, and now into South America and across into Europe. It doesn't matter when you get started, it's about how you build your team. We're focusing right now on Europe. We open Portugal this July. You can look online. You can see our Portuguese team. They can read the site in Portuguese or English, whichever. And you might find you have Portuguese people in your community, wherever you are in the world, that you can reach out to. Next, we have coming up early in 2022, we're going to be opening up into France, into Germany, and Italy. Now, again, these countries are a long way away from you guys in the States and Canada, but think how many French restaurants, how many Italian restaurants and businesses you have in the States and Canada. Talk to these people, talk to their families. They have their homies back down in Italy and back over here in Europe, and that connects you. And of course, once you start to build these teams, you might want to come over here and support it, like many of the people have just done recently. In Spain, we had 400 guests across from South America and the States and Canada into Madrid. That was a tax-free trip, right? You can write that off as a tax-free expense. So your vacation time can actually be tax deductible on 401. Amazing. We love it, don't we? So, you know, we're a happy bunch. That's what we do. We work with our communities. We have every age, every nationality, every color, creed, and it really doesn't matter. We work as a great team, very trustworthy group. As we said, we've got the science behind us. We love to have fun. We love to celebrate. We're a bit of a crazy gang. You know, we go off on trips around the world together. We had a great cruise a couple of years back before the downtime. This was it on Royal Caribbean. Over 2,000 people got the same shirts on, and we went and had a lot of fun. So, you know, these things we love to do. Now we're coming out of this dreadful lockdown. We're going to be doing it again. Some breaking news. We're going to do this again next Wednesday, guys. So please bring your guests to the call. This is a great opportunity for them to hear it, what's going on in Europe, and for us now to have a chat between us on the things we love to do. So let's stop this sharing for a moment and see who we've got to talk to. So, great friend of mine, Mr. Don Hutchinson. Don, have you got a moment to share some time with us, or are you busy there? I know he's busy. So Don is actually from Northern Ireland. He resides in Spain. He's kind of semi-retired, has a fantastic lifestyle from Immunotech. I know he's over in Northern Ireland right now. We spoke today with his wife, Pam, but I guess they're busy. So we'll leave Don for a moment. But he has a great story. We go back over 30 years as friends. You know, great friendships you make in this business. You know, that's one of the most exciting parts about it, I think. Dr. Jeffrey McTavish, are you there, sir? They're all very quiet tonight, aren't they? Dr. Jeffrey, he's in England. Are you there, Jeffrey? Well, Dr. Jeffrey's, he works as a chiropractor in the UK. He's just moved home and moved his office, and I know he's also very busy, so we'll leave him. I do have another doctor to listen to tonight if he's going to share with us. He's on that little tropical island there, Dr. Barry White. Do you have a moment of your time to share with us, Dr. Barry?
You want me to show my face too?
Yeah, we do. Of course we do. Look at that library, man. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of words of wisdom there. So I'm really happy always to see you, and I'd love you to share a little bit of your story with us, if you don't mind. How you came across this, when you came across it, why you thought it was value to you, and why, you know, after however many years you're going to tell us in a minute, you're still here.
After 24 years ago.
24 years ago, wow.
Now, the interesting part, this is a bit of trivial stuff. My son was delivering pizza, and he left my card behind. And that was how I got connected to the person who contacted me. It was because of that, what do you call it? Serendipity.
Serendipity, yeah.
Yeah, not anything planned or anything else, but that's how my name got in the pool. I would never have been known to that group of people that, other than that very chance occurrence that she ordered pizza and my son was the delivery person. Okay.
So you're a doctor, you're a general practitioner, 24 years ago.
I'm actually on the other side. I'm a nutrition person rather than a medical.
Oh, excuse me.
The nutrition part gives me freedom that the medical profession often doesn't have.
Right.
I'm not allowed. It's like being under censorship if you are medical and don't speak exact statements, right?
So what was it that actually piqued your interest? You know,
okay, it wasn't piqued my interest at all. It was just the question was, my wife was bedridden and she was not doing well. Her organs were starting to fail, and we had done everything we knew, medical, nutrition as best we knew at the time, every single thing we had, and nothing was of benefit or helping. So the call came, would you like to know what's happening at McGill University? And really, the burdens of life were too much to be much concerned about that. So all I did was take the very poor faxed material, it was in terrible shape, took it to my wife, and I didn't even read it. And she, in reading it, said, if this is true, what they're saying in this material, we have to try it. This is the only thing we've ever heard that is a possibility. So I got shipped down to Montreal, met all the people and so on. And because of my slight Scottish blood within me, the best price was to buy 12 boxes. And I came back, got back at 3 o'clock in the morning. If my wife is going to send me 6 hours each way and then, presentation to go to Montreal, I'm going to wake her up. So I mixed her first package of Immunical, and that was October the 16th. On November the 1st, she's bedridden. She can't do much. She hasn't any energy and so on. On November the 1st, she attended a full day conference. That was that kind of response. She's out of bed. She had energy. She had vitality. And that's not something we expect necessarily, that a person will respond that fast. And in that time, of course, then she basically recovered all her facilities, and the deterioration of her body discontinued. The body started rebuilding and benefiting as we went along. And then the interesting part was I had no interest in the business. This was strictly product, but there were people around me that I knew maybe could respond. Like one lady who was expected to die within the next month, gave it to her and she lived the next 5 years. We've seen literally in my, under my area kind of thing, hundreds and if not a few thousand people recover from whatever. So in the middle, it sort of dawned on me, being slow of mind and so on, that I should perhaps take this on as a business. So I was able to, and the interesting part at that stage, even though we had no materials, we didn't have people with the generosity of time and effort that we have with you, and we're able to pass it on to others and expand it very rapidly, which was, a surprise. It's harder nowadays because there are probably more thousands of people looking in the wrong spot, but we have the product that is unique in the world, nothing like it, that is able to do enormous things for people, rebuild and regenerate things we didn't know about back then. We just thought it was immune system, the glutathione question. Now we know it's brain functioning, the concussion question in sports, all of the sports possibility. A lot of my first people were all trainers, sports nutritionists, and in that area. And so we made great gains into the athlete market.
Right.
Some professional, some and just plain amateur and weekend warriors, but it expanded rapidly in that group because they understood the value of the extra, even though we didn't know all the things back then we know now, but now they understood at least because they had better performance. They had, and as John Molson explains, the difference between in the Olympics, for example, a person in first place and a person in sixth place, which nobody remembers who they were, is often less than a second.
Yeah.
And the studies that were done early said that yes, even for young people, everybody is low in glutathione. Everybody needs it, but not more than that. The ability to let's call quickness, the fast twitch muscles kind of thing improve, so a person becomes 1 to 3% quicker, and that quickness means a difference in every sport. It means you're one step faster than your opposition, or just that little bit. You're better than the opposition. So every single step counts And that's what we were discovering over these years.
Very good. Dr. Barry, thank you so much. And it is clear as we went through the presentation, it's why Orecko and these elite athletes are using it. It's so obvious, isn't it? That's the key to it. Thank you so much. May I actually ask Patricia Karash, if you'd be kind enough to share your story, Patricia, because I know you've got really quite a great result from this, haven't you?
Yeah, I did. So I am a retired registered nurse that got sick at the end of my career and sick with not being able to breathe. My lung capacity was only at 45%, and it should have been in the high 90s to 100. And so I had a problem. So for a year and a half, I was medically treated with inhalers and prednisone and just staying still, because even to walk across the room was painful to the inflamed lungs.
Really?
So then a dear friend of mine introduced me to Immunical because it had worked for her organ shutdowns. And so, yeah, I said, how do we get it? And I got it in the mail in a week. And in 10 days, I had energy like I never would have thought possible. And in a month and a half, all of my 90-some allergies from having been tested went away. And I began to live. I began to walk outside in the wide open spaces, walk my dogs. I was pain-free and never looked back. And then I started offering it to anybody I thought it might be helpful to. So here I am, almost 6 years later, and so grateful, so happy to have found it.
Wow, thank you so much, Patricia. It's quite a story. I mean, Tom Aldershaw, I mean, you come from a long line of athletic family, Olympic winners, and you're a very keen competitive cyclist, I know. Give us a little bit of insight from your point, please, Tom.
Certainly in my particular case, I do a lot of cycling. For the cycling, I train probably 3 to 4 times a week. And I expect actually this weekend to ride probably a 200-kilometer ride on rail trails, which is offers a little more rolling resistance to your ride. I've been on Immunical products for probably 12 years now. And obviously at my age, which runs around 79.
Wow.
And actually,
That's
I was,
amazing. 200 kilometers bike ride at 79 years old. My goodness.
Yeah, just for Foster, I was a Shaw at one stage. Now I'm an older Shaw.
Now you're an older Shaw. Love it.
But
Tom,
yeah,
that's great. Thank you so much. We're
it's
kind
proof that the product works. Is really
clearly. And that's 3 people talking great stories over between 6 to 24 years. Let's just focus a little bit on the business side of things for a moment, because Foster, I know you have a really great story coming from Africa as an immigrant to Canada, and starting off with just a great strong will and becoming a multi-millionaire in the process. So just share a little bit of that journey, obviously, just to give people an idea of what to expect if they put the effort in.
just one word about.
We finished with you, Tom. You can go now. I'm joking.
Okay. No, one word about Foster. Foster is living the journey of awesomeness.
He is. He is.
Wow.
I know.
Tom, I thought the journey of awesomeness was something in the past. Scott, you have highlighted some key points. And when I look at the business side, first of all, when I look at investment, versus the return on the investment.
Mm.
You know, for us here in North America, the minimum could be anywhere, you know, with a $46 kit and probably a $280 something package to 500 and something to probably 1,200.
Mm.
And I'm looking at my own situation, and sometimes, you know, I pinch myself a lot because here I am many years ago. You know, we don't talk a lot about the money part, but when I was averaging about $12,000 a month, when you look at it, this is $144,000 a year income.
Yeah.
Now, before I got involved with Immunotech, I wasn't doing that well financially.
Right.
But I'm also looking at the investment that I made 22 years ago. For me, this is where, you know, sometimes I get very emotional because the investment was made once. And I'm looking at the presentation you did today. The initial investment here in North America is 100% tax deductible because it's the business investment.
Exactly.
That's number one. Number two, where can you invest in less than $2,000 and instantly you have international business in all these 12 countries?
No way.
Show me one.
No.
And then the fact that you get to leverage, it's not about your individual performance, it's about how you can tap into other talents.
Mm.
And fourthly, the support system that we have in place, you've highlighted a lot of those from the corporate end and also from the team, your team leadership. I mean, you know, Keith is somebody that I reference to a lot because he's the perfect person I can pick up, because he always says that you can't pay some of the people that work for you for free. You know, if this was a consultant,
you couldn't afford to pay them.
You couldn't.
Exactly.
That's it. No. So in this business, you get the opportunity to tap into a support system that serves you well. And then at the end, for me, when I look at the overall health benefit, I mean, we heard Patricia, we heard Dr. Barry White, we heard Tom Oldershaw, 250 kilometers bike ride. I mean, like, you know, and sometimes I listen to that, I'm saying, between him and Muhammad Ali, I'm running out of excuses. I better get going, you know, so I don't want to get kicked. But yeah, you know, the business has really paid me well, and I am just humbled by that experience.
Fantastic. Thank you, Foster. Well, we've got a couple of minutes. If anybody'd like to ask a question of any of our speakers tonight, this is a good opportunity to do so. If you're looking at this as the first time or you have any question, please feel free to unplug and say hi. Ooh, very quiet. Cool. Okay, well, I guess we're done. So listen, thank you so much, all of you, for participating. Lovely to see you all smiling and happy. I'm going into this week a lot of traveling around over here in the UK, meeting some of our consultants. We had a great week down in London last weekend, which was really good. I went to the National Franchise Exhibition and started to talk to some folks there. Incredible, that is, you know. In fact, it was the International Franchise Exhibition in London. And, you know, a lot of those franchises, you're looking to invest, I mean, I do it in sterling, and between 60 to 100,000 pounds. So we're looking at 100 to $150,000 minimum just to get started. And when I compare that to what we've got here, the figures just, I mean, it's just ridiculous. You could do this on you know, on the old paper round money. When I was a kid, we used to go and deliver newspapers. I could have started this business on that, you know. It's phenomenal. So once again, thank you all. I've recorded this evening. I'm going to post it up with Keith on XYZ Tools. If you've liked this evening's presentation, please share it with everyone. Back here next Wednesday. Very happy to take your calls, very happy to work with you individually on three-way calls on Zoom if you want me to help you. I'm really accessible. My email is slucy, S-L-U-C-Y, @immunotech.com. And we've got our great leaders group going on WhatsApp. Happy to invite you to join that too. So until then, I say goodbye and thank you all once again. God bless you all. See you soon. Take care.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you,
you.
Foster,
Thank you, Scott.
Tom,
Bye.
Patricia,
Bye.
everybody, Dr. White.
See ya. Take care.